Hello, hello. We are live. We are live. We're live. We're alive. We are
Woo!
alive. We're live. I don't know. One of them. And with me, as always, is Jay. How you doing, Jay? You good, man?
Yeah, good.
Um.
Yeah, nearly confused the kickoff times from 1400 and 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So overslept, but
Made it.
yeah, good. Yeah, made it.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be an interesting game. I think. Okay. What's your What's your thoughts on the lineup? We've got Pogba on the left wing. We've got McFred in midfield. How do you think this game's going to go?
I mean, I personally would have liked to have seen Donny and Matic instead of McFred.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, he's going to go with who he trusts. And at the end of the game, if this game doesn't turn out well, you know, I am starting to slowly. I've always been Ollie in. I'm always going to support our team, but it's getting harder and harder to defend him.
Yeah, like, with the decisions he made in midweek and that, and I know it wasn't helped by the red card, but that's when you tested as a manager, and I think Ollie failed that test.
Yeah, I mean,
on Tuesday,
I was like looking back at the subs. I never watched the game back. Fuck that.
no.
But I look back at the subs and like I said at one point, right, yeah, call Jesse Lingard a cam, right? Call him an attacking player if you want, but to me, a cam is still part of the midfield.
Yeah.
Hence why, like in our team sheets on the side, we've put Bruno in the midfield category because it's still a midfield position.
Yeah, it is.
We had no wingers and no attackers on at one point in that game.
Yeah.
Until Martial then came on in like the 88th minute, I think it was, or 87th minute or something. It was ridiculous.
It was really late on.
And it's just like, the thing is when you're down to 10 men, yeah, you've got to defend heavily. So we've gone 5 at the back, that's fine. We've brought Matic on, okay, that's fine. That's technically 6 at the back, whatever. But you should have still had like a Ronaldo on or a Martial on earlier, and try and control some possession.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or just a midfield to speak of, because we had no midfield whatsoever.
We only had like 2 chances in that game, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
One Ronaldo scored, and then obviously Ronaldo had the other chance where he probably shouldn't have gone down. But it just goes to show that a ball over the top could work. Yet we stopped doing that, and we just kept giving the ball away. So in this game, I don't want to see us giving the ball away. I don't want us to see it. But now I also don't want to see us being scared and playing the ball side to side and back.
No, exactly. And honestly, I think Donny should have been given another start, because I thought him and Fred in the first half before the red card were okay. That they weren't dominating the midfield, but they were absolutely fine. There was no real problems.
I think Fred was poorly treated by some fans, not mentioning names.
Yeah, I think
for his performance, because do you know what I said? Even when we went down to 10 men, I thought Fred was one of the
better
players. Yeah, like he at least he tried to win the ball back, and
that's it. And he was doing 1-2 touch passing and thing. You know what I mean? Like he was doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't always a forward ball, but it was more than he did last season. And it's. I think it's a bit mad the way that he's been chastised. I think unfairly.
Yeah.
And does that mean he's going to have a good game today? Probably not. But I hope so. But like I think I think Donny next to Fred makes more sense, because Donny can play the ball forwards. He's expansive. He's got good passing on him. Whereas McTominay doesn't. McTominay and Fred are too similar. I think again, you can play one of them. I mean, McTominay's never been a CDM in his life, but like if I'd rather, and also McTominay's not even fully fit.
Yeah, so, well, that's the thing that shocked me the most.
Why he's starting?
Usually, Ollie takes his time in bringing new signings in, or bringing when players come back from injury.
Yeah,
but I can understand if it was like Ronaldo and he had come back from injury, and it's like, we really need him, because say like Cavani gets injured, Greenwood is young, so he's having a bit of a goal drought. Martial's if he plays as bad as he did last season, Ronaldo comes back and says, "All right, we need you in the team." I understand that.
Yeah.
McTominay, like, to me,
I mean, Donny's a better footballer than him, so.
Yeah, but I'm going to say this: I do think out of all the midfielders we have, obviously not including Matic,
that
McTominay has got the most chance of becoming a CDM.
Mm-hmm.
Given that he does play sometimes centre back for Scotland and does decently.
Yeah,
and
it's just
he does play that CDM role. But
yeah, it's just his he doesn't read the game that well. He doesn't track back that well, and it's quite easy to get past him.
Yeah,
so that's
again, it's not that I want him to be our CDM.
No,
it's just that's how desperately we need one. Donny, I don't think, even though he says he can play a number 6, he's not a number 6.
He's not.
No, he's a number 8.
Yeah, and again, I think playing Donny next to Fred, it makes a lot more sense than playing McTominay next to Fred, because Donny can play.
Donny only has a future at United if Pogba leaves.
Even then, I don't know if you saw the thing this morning about on Sky Sports about.
Riola's comments?
No, about United having a clear out in January. So the names that have been dropped for that are Phil Jones, Jesse Lingard, Andreas Pereira, Donny van der Beek, and they might let Brandon Williams go to Norwich. At the end of his loan spell, they might have an agreement in January for him to just go permanently to Norwich. So
basically everything we should have done in the summer.
yeah.
Because I love Donny. I think he's a good player. I just don't think it's fair on him.
It's not, and I think and I think also in fairness, because he ended up only playing a half because of the red card. On Tuesday, I think he should have started today.
Yeah,
just be like, it wasn't your fault. You're playing well. I'll start you today and have McTominay on the bench, and if Donny's not having a good game, then you can hook him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was this tweet that went out the other day that I saw as well of all of our coaching staff, and it's surprising how many are like Ollie's friends or ex-players at the club and stuff, and there's not really one proper coach, if that makes sense. Like a proper trained coach. Like,
I mean, if McTominay today has been told to push forwards, and he's and he's more of a box to box player, that's his role today, and he does that, then it's not McFred, then, is it? It's just McTominay and Fred, because they're doing two separate roles. If they're just both sitting and McTominay is staying behind the halfway line again, it's McFred from last season, and we've not progressed. Because we haven't progressed. I think the only difference would be is that we've got the world's greatest goal scorer up front. So we're more likely to score goals than we were last season. But that doesn't mean we're going to win today or any game. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean that. But I think. Having said that, again, we've got Varane at the back, so I don't think I think we'll still play a high line. Because we don't need to sit back. We don't have Victor and Harry. We don't need to have McFred sitting and protecting them, because Varane can just is a Rolls Royce. Is a Rolls Royce defender. He doesn't need protection. He's fine. If he's playing against Mbappe and Neymar and Messi, you need to give them a bit of protection, a bit of help. But we're playing against West Ham, who don't have their best striker. Because he's suspended.
Before the game starts, by the way, I'm just going to quickly use the toilet.
Okay, all right.
I had to rush.
Yeah.
To set up.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah. So the passing of Jimmy Greaves was obviously a big part of the news this week. The kicking of the knee, of course. We'll be kicking off in a second. Off we go. West Ham against Manchester United. Varane playing it forwards in towards Pogba. Down the line, and it's West Ham will clear it up themselves. Fred flicks it on to Pogba. Turns his man, keeps the ball in play as well, and keeps possession. Ronaldo's pass was poor. Positive start from United there, positive start. Two v one against Varane here. And Varane comes away with the ball nice and calm.
And I'm back.
So, what's your score prediction for this game then?
1-1.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. 1-1, yeah. I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals in this one. I think it's going to be, one side will take the lead, the other side will equalise, and that'll be about it. I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping we can, 2-3-0, something like that would be great. I think, defensively we're just going to get better and better as the season goes on, because Varane's going to, settle in, and Wan-Bissaka's going to increase in confidence as well, so we're going to see more from him.
That's why I said that Varane should have played in midweek, because it's like even though he is
he did, to be fair.
No, but what I mean is he should have started.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The more game, because it's not so much Maguire. I think the chemistry is already there because they're two superb defenders.
Yeah.
Same with Luke Shaw. The chemistry's there with Maguire. It's Wan-Bissaka, and I think if Varane was on the pitch, Wan-Bissaka doesn't make that foul. I know it was high up the pitch.
Yeah.
But I think that because we were losing the ball a lot in midfield, I reckon Varane would have calmed the game down a bit better.
Yeah, that's a great pass from Varane. That go on.
Yeah, but something that Maguire is still not doing enough.
Yeah,
which is slowing the game down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true. Oh, no, that was a nice take from Fred. That put the ball down nicely. So far we've looked more dangerous going. It's only been 2.5 minutes, I know, but we've certainly looked a bit more dangerous in the final third than West Ham.
Yeah.
So
knocking the ball around a bit nicer.
Yeah, nice and calm. It's a corner to United, I think, is it?
Yeah, he left it because he thought it was a back pass, but it was a deflected pass.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering why he did that. I was like, what are you doing?
It's corner to United here. Luke Shaw's gonna take early chance for United to take the lead.
I'm fed up of United fans on Twitter being like, "Oh, United should buy Souček for the CDM role." He's not a CDM.
Yeah,
he's basically a Bruno type player. He's West Ham's Bruno. He's a brilliant player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but he's not a CDM. So stop saying buy Souček. Otherwise, you've just got about 16 players in that same fucking position.
Yeah,
Jesse, Bruno, Donny, Pogba, all vying for that 8 and 10 role.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, I think
you could argue Fred and McTominay as well, both that type of player. They're not CDMs, are they?
No, they're not. So... Yeah, they're box-to-box players. Yeah. I think as well, the fact that Donny ended up coming off after having put in a good performance on Tuesday. Not to get melodramatic, but I think that's
lovely play.
That's lovely. But I think that's just it for his United career. It's just if he had played 90, I think obviously if Wan-Bissaka hadn't gotten sent off, and honestly, I think if we hadn't lost, we wouldn't be seeing McFred today.
Yeah,
I think if we'd won that game comfortably 2 or 3-0, we've got United player down. Pogba's down on the far side. He looked in a lot of pain. That's not good.
He did get chopped down quite heavily. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He landed on his. That doesn't look nice. I don't think it's even the stamp. It's not even that. It's the way you look at.
Oh yeah.
The way he lands.
He landed. Yeah, he's hurt something. I think if that game had gone differently, I think Donny would be start. I think the plan was maybe to start Donny on Tuesday, and if he plays well, start him today because McTominay's not fit. Also,
Riola was at it again right before.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, But but instead we lost, and McTominay's fit enough to start, so he started. Like it's just I feel sorry for him. I do. I think and I still think Donny should have stayed on.
The thing is here is if he is injured and does go off Pogba here, does he bring on Donny or does he do something similar?
No, he's not.
Matic?
No, he's gonna Sancho, mate.
Oh, Sancho, yeah.
Yeah, it'll just bring on Sancho in his place.
Which to me is, I say, give Donny a shout.
Yeah, but where's he going to play? On the left wing? I mean, why not?
Yeah, but... Pogba is.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he doesn't look. Hopefully, he walks it off, but
yeah.
Pogba does go down easily, but he doesn't usually stay down like that.
No.
But yeah, it probably would be Sancho that comes on.
Yeah,
which
probably.
I don't mind either, but I just want to see Donny get some fucking game time.
Yeah. So does everyone apart from Ollie.
And there's got to be something we're missing, like something that's happened, or
I don't know, man. I just think he took Donny because he wasn't going to get anyone else.
See, I don't think he bought Donny. I think
no, he didn't.
I think the board went way over his head.
Yeah. I think the board went. You're not getting Declan Rice. We're not getting you a centre back, and we're not getting you a right winger. Well, no, they thought they were going to get Sancho like last year. It was like, look, we're going to buy Sancho. We're not getting you a defender, and we're not getting you a CDM. So do you want Donny? He was like, I mean, he's a good player, so sure, okay. I think that was that was probably more or less the conversation. Was just like, well, I'd rather have some, maybe Donny could be the midfielder that I wanted anyway.
Yeah, Pogba's back on. He looks like he's running all right.
Yeah.
The thing is Pogba's going to have a lot of eyes on him at the moment, especially after those Riola comments, because everyone's saying, like, is Pogba going to, be overly protective of himself in order to get that move and,
well, so far,
risk injury and stuff like that.
So far today, he's put himself about, so, I think Pogba, no matter what's happening with his move or career or whatever, from what we saw from last season and that, I think he's fully committed to playing for whoever he's playing for. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. I agree with that. But the thing is that I still can't wrap my head around it because the comments were he has a love for Juve. We'll see what happens. We'll speak to Man United at the end of the season. So Raiola didn't say that he wants to move. No. It was just mainly about how he loves Juventus. But the thing is that would Pogba leave this exciting Man United team that hopefully buys because apparently,
well, again, if it comes to his decision time, like say April, and we're say 2 points off the top, fighting every week to get back on top of the league, and we're in the say we got to the quarterfinals and got beaten by PSG or Bayern or something.
Yeah.
But it was close. You know what I mean? Like we could have gone through to the semis. I think Pogba signs. I think he goes, you know what, this is going somewhere. But Ollie's got to do a lot of things differently now.
Especially because we're apparently favourites to buy Rice next season because apparently, and I mean whether this is true or not, I don't know. But it's something that I've read about in various Twitter posts, and Romano said something on his podcast.
Yeah.
Is that Tuchel doesn't want Declan Rice?
Yeah. He's not the kind of defensive midfielder.
He's not a Tuchel player, yeah.
Yeah. Sure, looking for Ronaldo. Red.
Lovely touch by Fred again, but bad pass.
But then gives it away, yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, the only reason that Declan Rice wants to go to Chelsea so much is because his best mate Mount plays there. But if Tuchel doesn't want him, it's going to be another if he did go and the board were like, no, we want Declan Rice, it's going to be another Danny Drinkwater situation or a Ross Barkley.
Yeah, and honestly, Declan Rice would just solve our defensive midfielder problem straight away.
Yeah. I mean, there's some arguments to be had that is he also plays he's like a centre CDM / box to box because he does like to get forward and he can get forward. But there's nothing wrong with that because he always drops back, and that's what we need. We need someone who, like Harry Maguire. Do you remember when we got Harry Maguire and he used to run like 50 yards with the ball?
Yeah.
Forward. That was exciting football because good catch by De Gea. That was exciting football because it's like we were on the attack,
Yeah, absolutely.
Rather, we don't want a McFred that just sit back, like, because at the moment we are playing a McFred.
Yeah, that's it. Again, I mean, from the looks of it, McTominay is pushing forwards more than he usually does. So
yeah,
and it's in that final third area where McTominay is at his best. Like we've seen it a lot. Well, I'll say we've seen it a lot. We've seen it every time he's played there.
Oh. Neither Fred or McTominay are like terrible football players or anything by any stretch of the imagination.
Like overall, no, but Fred certainly has his moments that you just go, oh god, like,
yeah.
Are you sure you're Brazilian?
Oh, Fred,
yeah, that's it. But that's just you just gotta take that because we just wouldn't go and we could comfortably go and get Yves Bissouma for like 25 mil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like comfortably. But didn't want to no, apparently. And I don't know if United are even looking at Bissouma. It's just like, well, we should be because he'll be cheaper than Rice, and he's got probably roughly the equal amount of potential, I'd say. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bissouma's emerging as one of the best defensive midfielders in the country right now.
Like, I mean, us getting Cristiano Ronaldo honestly was pure luck because Ronaldo said, "No, I'm no longer playing for Juventus. Fuck it, sell me." Like, if that wouldn't have happened, like I don't like every season. It's like, oh, Ronaldo might come back. Ronaldo might come back.
Yeah.
There's never even been a conversation. Do you know what I mean? There's never even been a conversation. Like, we could have got him when he left Madrid.
Yeah.
Like, but we weren't in for him.
No.
So it's just like, stop having this conversation, like, about, like, we've like, as United fans, it's like, oh, we should get a Bissouma or an Ndidi or a Declan Rice. And do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's never, like, if Ollie or the board have said, no, our midfield's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because businessmen watch the game differently to we do. They see each kick of the ball and each goal as a bit more money. We see it as making our team great again.
Yeah. I mean, Luke Shaw's looking better today. I think he's getting back to his best. But, like, it's been quarter of an hour and, has Ronaldo had a single opportunity yet towards a goal?
We haven't had a shot yet, I don't think.
Not even close. My computer's annoying me. So it keeps... So every now and again, I'll just get, like, a black screen on my main screen and, like, all the audio and everything cuts out for, like, a second. I don't know why. Hopefully that won't mess everything up on OBS. Oh, it might. See. Let's see what happens, shall we? Now I'm seeing it back on my... Should be okay, I think. No, it's fine. Timer back. But, like, there's just been no service to our forwards at all in the opening quarter of an hour. And, this is what concerns me this season. It's like, I know we've scored a decent amount of goals early on in the season. But where, like, I mean, for once a decent cross in, just didn't get to Ronaldo. And that was I think that was the first time that, like, the ball looked like getting to Ronaldo in the box. And it's been quarter of an hour.
I mean, Zuma's been pretty much up Ronaldo's arse the whole game.
Which
you have to do. I mean, Zuma's a fucking brilliant purchase for West Ham. Like, honestly,
he is. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think he was one of Chelsea's better defenders, and I was shocked when they sold him.
Yeah, but they've kept, what's his name, Rudiger.
Rudiger, and
I rate Christensen, to be fair. I do.
Pardon?
I rate Andreas
Christensen.
Christensen,
I do too. That was in a good area, but again, Zuma's there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
I mean, we're literally like a minute behind anyway, so might be worth finding a better stream. Nope. Okay. Ever come together? Yeah. Bruno and Co are all right. Oh, good God, the pop-ups. Yeah, we kind of figured it would be this kind of game. It's just been a bit of a midfield battle, really, isn't it? There's not been chance.
Yeah, which we've seemed to be better at, but we need to transition that. We need to transition that from sitting back, to and controlling the midfield to getting it forward.
Yeah, there's not really a good chance for either team, is there? Really?
No.
Like West Ham have only managed a total of 38 passes, and we've passed the ball 114 times.
Bloody hell!
Okay. Oh, Maguire! Great block! Great block!
Wan-Bissaka there.
Yeah. Oh, Maguire! What was he doing there? Yeah. Like always, as a defender, if in doubt, just kick it out. That's it.
Yeah.
Kick it out for a throw-in.
You
have to. Thankfully, West Ham are not having the best day either at the moment. So, De Gea launches it long, looking for Mason Greenwood.
Lovely ball, but
yeah, I couldn't control it. That was
Ronaldo.
It was Ronaldo, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Like. Just I think it's just one of those games where no one's going to have a great game. Like Ronaldo's had like 3 misplaced touches so far. Like his first pass of the game, he just kicked it straight out of play. It's just like, oh, Ronaldo. Oh no.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just I think it's going to be one of those games. It's just going to be tough.
We're very fortunate that you don't have Mikel Antonio playing today.
Yeah, definitely. And like honestly, I think. So if they score first, I think we'll come out of our shell and we'll start really attacking them. If we score first, I don't know how we're going to play. Because we tend to just go more of the same. And then it's just like, no, you have to increase the pressure when you take the lead.
Was that a block? I think that was a block by Varane, actually.
Yeah, I think so. And Maguire just, I don't know what he's doing there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Varane.
It looked like it was going off target anyway, actually, that shot. He sort of drags it.
I mean, he may have dragged it into the bottom corner, so thankfully Varane was there. That was like the first chance of the game, really, wasn't it? After nearly 20 minutes.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's 1-2 between Shaw and Fred, but then Shaw's next pass was very poor.
We're just playing so deep. Like, you get the ball up, and it's just like you look up, and there's just like maybe Bruno's level with you, and then Ronaldo just up top on his own. It's just that's the issue.
I don't know. I don't see that. That's the problem. Is that from game to game, our gameplay philosophy seems to be different. Like obviously, against Leeds, you just play a very certain way. But again, that's a one-off game. But you have a philosophy, whether it's beautiful football or Sam Allardyceing it and kicking it long, or keeping hold of possession, like whatever it is, you have a philosophy
like the game,
and you stick to it. But instead, it's just like every week is just it's not quite the same as the previous.
It's almost like our game plan tactics are. Ollie goes like, okay, guys, if you score one more goal than the other club, then you'll win the game.
Yeah.
Like, just go out and have fun. For this is the Manchester United. I love this club. Just score one more goal.
Yeah, I don't know what the accent was, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. But he always says club.
Yeah, club. It's club.
But no.
But yeah, honestly, I think, like, I love Ollie, and I want him to succeed as manager. Of course, I do. We could. There's no reason why we can't win the league this season.
Oh, come on.
But if there were a reason that of why we couldn't win the league this season, it's Ollie.
Yeah,
I think because just he showed on Tuesday that he's still naive at times, and to win things you can't be naive. You just can't because. There were there's always flashpoints in a season.
Fergie always used to say complacency loses games.
Yeah, but I think more than that, just wrong decisions lose your games as well, or lose your points at least anyway. Wan-Bissaka trying to force the pass through there, which certainly didn't work out very well.
I'd love to know what our pass percentage is in the final third. This game, because it's been absolutely dreadful. Yeah,
it's been really poor, isn't it? And we've got Bruno at left back right now. Varane away, sort of away.
Come on, McTominay, get in there.
McTominay fails to get there. De Gea makes the save, and it's smashed over the crossbar.
McTominay's 6'3", and he's waiting for the ball to bounce in our area. You don't do that.
Yeah. De Gea made a good save, and and again, we're closing on 25 minutes, and we've not had a single chance yet to score. Not one. Ronaldo's had no service.
McTominay though, look, watches the ball bounce, watches it bounce again.
Yeah,
and then
that's why he's not a CDM. That's exactly why he's not a CDM because he doesn't. In the opposition box, he'll put himself on the line to try and make some
difference between him and Bowen though.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Just get your head to it, lad.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's frustrating as hell.
As I say, in the opposition box, McTominay will put himself on, put his body on the line to try and make something happen. In our box, he doesn't know what to do, and he plays as centre back for Scotland. Red, good pass into Ronaldo, who loses the ball so often in the Premier League so far. Ronaldo's not good at keeping the ball.
No.
He's really not.
He's good at running onto the ball.
He's really good at running onto the ball. He's good at shooting from, wherever. But back to goal so far this season, nothing.
It goes down too easily.
Loses the ball really easily. Last time he was in the Premier League, he had ball to feet and is running at players. And now he's our number 9. And I know he's number 7, but he's our lead striker, and he can't keep the ball. It's like Lukaku levels of can't keep the ball.
Yeah, but, although Lukaku's now somehow got better at it.
It's I think it's all about confidence, and Lukaku has grown up.
Yeah.
Even since leaving United, because at United he was, I think it's pretty well known now that he was pretty miserable.
Oh yeah.
During 98% of his time. Go on, cross it in. No, just going to pass it around. But cross it in, Aaron. He tried to. That's something. See, and Fred gets turned so easily sometimes as well.
Yeah.
That's it, Harry. Back to De Gea. Nicely done.
Bowen's a brilliant little player, though, I must admit.
Oh, he is. He's very good, isn't he?
Yeah,
Go on, Mason. Good lad. Was it Ronaldo? No, it was Mason.
That was Mason, yeah.
Yeah. Pogba, out to Ronaldo. Go on, Cristiano.
Oh, all right, that's better.
That's much better. That's our first shot on target after 24 minutes. Oh, it's our first shot, isn't it? Actually, it's our first shot after 24 minutes.
Unless we missed one during the buffering.
No, we didn't. No, we definitely didn't.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. 3 goals and 2 appearances for United this season, including brace versus Newcastle. First Premier League appearance since 2009. Yeah, it's just it's it was supposed to be an exciting season, and oh wait, I think I'm getting some.
It still might be. It still will be.
Yeah, I think I'm getting some lag here. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and it still might be, but we're just not playing we're not playing exciting football at all.
No.
We're playing last season's football. We just happen to have Ronaldo up front. That's it. That's, and a world class, and the best centre back in the world probably.
Also, Pogba's really not playing off the left. He's playing in the middle. So we've got no it's almost like we're playing like Ronaldo on the left, Greenwood on the right, and like they're both just coming central.
Yeah.
It's more of like a weird sort of 4-4-2.
Like I'd call it fluid, but it's not really fluid. It's more just we don't have a philosophy. Yeah, it's laboured, and we don't really have a philosophy or formation beyond the midfield. It's just like it's not like this is not how you win in Premier League.
No.
And it could prove today that it might not be how you win Premier League games either. Like we've got all this talent on the pitch, and we can't make anything happen because of the style of football.
Greenwood's the most dangerous when he gets the ball.
Yeah, because of simply because of the style of football we're playing, we're not making anything really.
Yeah, getting the ball to Greenwood has been our best outlet, really.
Yeah, but and it was 3v2, well 2v3 probably I would say in the box. Greenwood and Ronaldo in there. But that kind of thing's, as long as you're just on your game as a defender, that's pretty easy to defend against.
Oh yeah.
It's all in front of you, and then the cross comes in. You've just got to get there first. That's all you got to do. And yeah, that's it. Really, it's just like we're not making it that hard for West Ham. I mean, we're controlling possession. It's almost like we're the home side. Off the. I think it was a good save.
Yeah, it was a brilliant save.
Really good save to deny Bruno Fernandes there. I mean, the defender should have let the ball run there, because I think that's...
Fred with an interesting pass. It worked.
It worked, yeah.
Fucking need it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Reminds me of do you ever remember that Paul Scholes goal where he it just clattered him off the knee?
Yeah.
Went in.
Yeah.
I think it was against someone like Sheffield Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah, but there's just not enough. I mean, Mason Greenwood's on the ball, so anything can happen there. Shaw has a go. Ooh. Good effort. So
don't mind that.
It's taken us 25 minutes, but we're starting to make things happen slowly.
We've had more chances than we did in midweek.
Yeah. Luke Shaw trying to take the goalkeeper by surprise and maybe cause a deflection to happen. Oh, that was going in. Great save, that. Yeah. That's a really good save. The West Ham keeper. Oh, really good save onto the post from Fabianski, that.
Yeah, I don't think the defender's getting that either.
No, I think maybe it looked like it was going directly at the defender, so I don't know. But we'll never know, because the keeper got touched it onto the post. But we have to do that a lot more. We have to just be decisive in attack, because there's a lot of passing around and what I would just call dicking about.
Yeah, we need to be a bit more.
If you're winning 3-0, you can dick about all you want. It's fine. You can try and do some fancy nonsense things and whatever, because the game's in the bag. But if it's 0-0, you just need to just cause as much trouble in the box as he can, and then you only do that by putting the ball in the box. Interception for Luke Shaw, but yeah, foul on whoever that is. Yeah, I mean, West Ham's passing has been pretty sloppy as well, so
yeah. The one thing I noticed with not having Rashford and Martial on the pitch, though, is that there's less pressure, like on the back, and they're not closing down from the front.
No,
like Ronaldo doesn't do it. Like he habitually doesn't do it.
Yeah, that's
it's not his game.
No, it's he could.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Deflected in. Well, that was just pure luck, but there you go.
Well, they took a chance. They drew a ticket and they won the raffle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, half an hour gone, 1-0.
Something I was about to say about us is that we don't take enough risks.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you take a risk, it doesn't pay off, but sometimes it does.
Yeah, but I think it came off Varane, which I mean, that's not really his fault. It's just
looked like it deflected off of multiple people, but I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
Varane. 9 times out of 10, that deflects wide. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes sometimes, isn't it? Benrahma with the goal for West Ham.
I mean, the commentator's saying, "Oh, turning your back on it, you should never do that." But at the end of the day, like if you're facing it, what else can you do? You're jumping in the way of a ball.
Yeah, and it's I mean, it didn't really turn his back on it. Just
no.
Yeah. Like honestly, if we lost this game, it's just like, well, you you played McTominay. That's McFred. That's why we lost. Again, this is another game where Donny would be good because he makes lots of runs off the ball, drags defenders all over the place. He's good at passing. He's a real threat.
Yeah.
But he's not on the pitch, so how can he be a threat? He can't be because he's not playing again. Yeah, and he's willing to put in the work defensively and can actually do the work defensively, whereas McTominay not so much. Juan and Bruno even hold a possession there. Cross it. Oh, yeah, Zuma again, covering Ronaldo. Pogba, that's a good pass. Ball into the far post. Oh. Ronaldo trying something absurd, but that's why we bought him, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's had Ronaldo's not had a single chance to score yet. Not one. Yeah, I just don't think Luke Shaw was expecting that. If he was expecting it, I think he maybe gets better contact on that. But I mean, why didn't Ronaldo bring that down and turn and try and find a teammate or something? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I just had a feeling today it was going to be a really tough game and it wasn't going to go that well because Ollie was going to revert to McFred, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm sorry, it was never going to work, and we're not going to be second half FC this season. Yeah, just give me a sec.
Oh, come on!
Well, for once, I sort of go away from stream and we score a goal. I mean that.
Yeah, brilliant ball in from Bruno.
Yeah, I mean that looked like last season that not even chalked off, but
yeah, because of the arm.
But... but it's like from the shoulder down. Like this doesn't count towards. You can't score with it.
Wherever you can score now. But he was just on.
He was just on.
Brilliant little improvised flick.
And then
to follow it up.
Exactly. Well, we both said 1-1. It's already 1-1, so who knows what's going to happen from here.
Like, that's what we need to do more of. Get the ball in front of Ronaldo.
Well, I think...
Not behind him, not to his feet. Like, you've got to get it just slightly in front of him.
To be fair, that's one of the few times that that anyone on the wing who can cross has had any space. Like, you can't give Bruno that space because he'll put it on a dime for someone.
Yeah.
Like, but, also weirdly from dead ball, from an indirect free kick, he's terrible at crossing. Like, I think he's maybe assisted one goal with a free kick cross so far, but the rest have been like either first man or into space,
or just sure that was that Martial one, wasn't it?
It was the Martial one, yeah.
Yeah, which technically was just like a little bit of clever play rather than actual cross. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Whereas when it's just open play, he can cross and put it on dime for anyone. So. A bit late that pass towards Ronaldo. That'd been straight away. Ronaldo. Go. Right. Well in, Fred, trying to do a little sidestep in that with the ball.
That was more like that. What's that Brazilian street fighting called? Capoeira.
Oh, Capoeira, yeah. Well, it's been a very bitty first half, hasn't it? Like, we've controlled the ball, but not really the game. Like West Ham have.
Where the forward do you want to go?
Like, yeah. Sorry. Like, that's all right. Like West Ham have always, I think, have looked more dangerous than us going forwards.
Yeah.
But we've just controlled the ball more. So, ref. I don't know. To be fair, he won the ball. He won the ball. Just looked worse than it was. That's
he got the ball, then knocked off Bruno.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong. Knocked off Bruno.
Yeah, Ronaldo getting back there to help out defensively. I don't know what my action's doing. To just give me a sec. I just want to check something.
No problem.
So I have to show you during half time of so I was in the room upstairs and now I'm downstairs.
Yeah.
So all my stuff is currently crammed in the corner.
Oh, like in a box.
No, in bags, lots of bags, piled haphazardly. Yeah, I think like one of the bags moved earlier and just slightly knocked the internet thing out. So.
Oh, okay.
I think I've sorted it now. So hopefully should be okay. Come on, 2-1 before half time. That's it. Slipping in Ronaldo. Go on, Ronaldo! Oh, good effort. Good save from Fabianski.
Yeah. And that's what Ronaldo can do.
Like I said, if West Ham score first, we're going to come at them, right? And now we're coming at them. We've scored, and we're not letting up. Yeah, this is what we need to do. But we need to play like this from the get-go. I know West Ham had all the players behind the ball, etc., etc. But that doesn't mean you can't, move around and make things happen.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good chance for Vlasic.
Vlasic, yeah, the new sign. He played well on Thursday.
Good for him.
Good little signing. That.
Good for him. I said good for him.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't have this connection to West Ham.
Yeah. You know I do.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. Yeah.
Then again, I just love watching football. To be honest with you.
No, yeah, totally. Yeah.
If there's a team I want to watch, like.
Yeah, for sure. I'm happy because I can get up pretty much 2 hours later than usual every day now. Well,
why's that?
Apart from on weekends. So my shifts were 7 till 10, and now they're 9 till 12 instead.
Oh, nice.
So rather than getting up at 6:15, I'm getting up at 8:30.
Where are you working at? There's still the Amazon place.
No, cleaning, mate. Still cleaning at the at uni. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. A decent ball. Ooh, Zoomer. He's a Zoomer, that one. Well in Fred.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there a foul before?
There was. Yeah. Bruno.
Oh, okay.
Bruno's foul. Yeah. Bruno. Yeah, this is always going to be a really, really tough game, and it's it's going to take something really, really special, something really stupid to win this game. I think for either side.
See, what you're saying is don't bring Jesse Lingard on, yeah.
I felt so bad for him, as much as I was just like that's a ridiculous pass. But I did feel bad for him because he bleeds red. You know what I mean? Obviously, I mean everyone does, but
I was gonna say what? Let me cut myself just to see if I'm not.
Right, he bleeds red and white. There you go. You know what I mean? He's he's Man United through and through. So I did feel bad for him, but it's just like, well, look, you're a England international. You shouldn't be making that kind of mistake. But
has to whip the ball from there, by the way.
He does. Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah. But at the same time, he shouldn't have been on the pitch in that position. He should never have been in that position in the first place, should he? So Varane charging forwards there. Ronaldo finds short.
Greenwood.
Greenwood.
They're both wearing the white.
They're both wearing the white sleeves and white white boots, so I can't tell which one's which from here. All right, well, closing on half time. Can we score a second goal before the break? I mean, maybe if Wan-Bissaka would whip in a cross or two. Pogba ends up.
That was almost reminiscent of Fulham. His goal against Fulham.
Oh yeah, almost. Yeah. But this time,
literally exact same area.
Yeah, but this time he just scuffed it.
Yeah.
Tried to wrap his foot around it, but I think maybe the ball bobbled a bit. I don't know, but
I got a deflection.
Oh, it was deflected wide. Okay, it was a corner. Oh. So let's see if this will lead to anything. Come on, Harry. Or literally any player.
Oh.
Ronaldo heads it down for Maguire. Maguire heads it back across. Bruno brings it down beautifully. Go on, Bruno. Bruno floats it almost towards goal. And it's a corner. United again. Fabianski palming it over the top. Two added minutes, so we've got an extra minute.
Yeah, it's probably like the last chance of the half.
Yeah. Oh, Pogba in there, that was close. Luke Shaw. Red. Trying to bend the ball out. Varane with a great tackle.
Fucking player did well to keep that.
Yeah. Sup guys, sorry I'm late, got delayed. No worries, Viable. Welcome into chat. It's been a tough game to watch, to be honest, so... Hacked away by Wan-Bissaka there. It's one of those anywhere will do kind of moments, really. Oops, sorry, Caps. That's fine. No worries, Viable. Good to see you, man. Welcome, and all that. I think the first half of the first half was, even though we had a lot of the ball, West Ham looked more dangerous and scored, and then since then it's been all of us and we've scored.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe I was wrong about the amount of goals. Maybe there'll be a lot of goals in the second half. Yeah. Maybe it'll be 4-4 at full time. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows, man? 1-1 at half time anyway. It was definitely frustrating. Yeah, grew into it, and frustratingly, we had to go behind to start playing, which is very reminiscent of last season. But that's that's just football sometimes, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to kind of get a knock to get up and start playing.
Ronaldo has shown again that if you get him the ball, he'll do something with it.
How's life over there in China? I'm not in China yet, mate. I'm still in England. like I've moved just downstairs. That's it, mate. I'm still here.
Taking baby steps. So you've moved downstairs. Next, you're going to move to the end of the street. Then you're going to move over county.
I moved. I moved downstairs because I had to. But I didn't have to. I agreed to. New housemate and all. Anyway, so your thoughts on that first half?
We grew into it. We looked, after the first goal, we sort of upped the tempo.
Yeah.
But you're right in what you say. Like we've got to stop doing this thing where we need to go a goal down to play like that.
Yeah.
Like we need to. Like if I was Ollie, I'd be like at the start of a game, I'd be like, just pretend you're 2-0 down.
Yeah. Like, come on, you're losing the game. Let's get. But that's not a winning mentality, is it? So
treat a draw as a loss to a team that's meant to be challenging. A draw is might as well be a loss.
Yeah, that's it. Viable. Sorry, thought you'd moved, mate. If I'd moved, I wouldn't be on this stream right now because there's no way.
What's the time zone difference?
There's no way. Plus, it's 8 plus 8 hours. Yeah. So you
might have made this one. It'd have been at 10. It would have been 10 p.m. for you.
Yeah. It's entirely possible. Yeah, but if I'd had to get up for work or whatever, then maybe not. But no, yeah. So I've still got to sort my visa out, which I tried to do last week, but the website didn't like me or something. So I'll try again this week because there's only a 3-hour window on a Tuesday where you can book it. So it's really dumb.
We'll hopefully have an interesting video coming out on the channel in the next couple of months, though, which we might as well say is that I'll be going to Manchester at some point soon.
Yeah,
and I've said to Alexi that I'll get tickets to a game for me and a few friends, and maybe what we'll do is a match day vlog. So there probably won't be a match reaction on that day, like a live stream or anything.
Yeah,
but we'll have like a little video or something, like a little United Weekly vlog. Yeah,
well, I think obviously if I can make it, then I'll go up as well, and we'll just.
Oh, your tickets on me, dude.
No, I know. It'll
be like a going away present for you.
Oh. All right. Yeah. So obviously I'll bring my phone as well, and between us we can. I think we'll have maybe one of us record the first half and one of us record the second half, so that our phones don't die.
But yeah, I'll be recording the trip to Old Trafford and stuff, and
I think Ronaldo can get the Golden Boot in Premiership and the Ballon d'Or. I mean, Golden Boot very possible. Ballon d'Or probably not. I think. I think it's unless Ronaldo leads us to a Premier League and Champions League double, I think then maybe he be looking at Ballon d'Or. But I
think if we win the Premiership or we win the Champions League, and Man City fail in both, then Ronaldo could possibly win it. If we don't win anything, Ronaldo won't win the Ballon d'Or, and it'll be either De Bruyne or Lewandowski. Because Messi's had a dreadful start to his career at PSG, Well,
I think part of the issue for him is that he's just not anywhere near fitness at the moment either. So I was surprised that he started in the Champions League. To be honest, Brighton are beating Leicester. Leicester are just having a really weird, not good season so far, aren't they?
Not.
No zoo. But I think, I'm feeling okay about the second half. I think we start to play well. If we can carry that momentum in the second half, I think we can go on to win it. But it's going to be difficult. West Ham are not going to make it easy for us. So
I honestly think we take McTominay off and bring on Donny.
That's what FIFA. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. We're not playing. Sadly, we're not playing FIFA.
McTominay's had
He's had a very quiet first half.
He's been better going forward.
Yeah.
And obviously he had that cutback, and he went to Ronaldo.
Yeah,
which was good. But like
defensively, he's not been good.
I can't get over the double bounce that he let happen
in our box. Yeah,
in our box, like that's just so suspect.
It is, and you know,
especially given he's I think he is our tallest player.
It's him or Matic, isn't it? I think
him, Matic, or Maguire. No, I think it's either him, Matic, or Maguire.
Yeah.
But I know McTominay's 6'3", but he's up against Jared Bowen, who's like Paul Scholes' height.
Yeah.
And yet Bowen still comes away with the ball because he lets it bounce twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Just head it back to De Gea.
Or just head it out. You know, just head it out.
Yeah.
Just away from goal is always preferable, isn't it? Really. I mean, you know. Tell that to Jesse Lingard. You know, I don't know. I think Ollie's got a very tough season ahead of him now, because you know we've not changed our style of football at all, have we? Like it's the same as last season, really. Just kind of hoping for moments of brilliance from some very very talented players, but is that going to be enough to win in Premier League with Ronaldo? Maybe, because like City looked out of ideas against Southampton yesterday because they don't have a striker.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there watching the highlights thinking if Harry Kane or whoever is an actual big number 9 is there, then I think City win that game.
And old Brentford as well. I just want to talk about some of the other games.
Yeah, Brentford are having an amazing debut season.
And it's like I said in our Premier League reactions.
Yeah.
Like they're one that I think I put them at like 15th, I think. Because I said that or something like that. I put them right in the middle because I said they could either finish 20th.
Yeah.
Or higher. And they're currently sitting at 9th.
Yeah.
With 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. Like, and then you look at Norwich, they've played 5, lost 5.
Yeah. Norwich goes straight back down.
Played 5, drawn 1, lost 4.
Yeah.
Newcastle played 5, drawn 2, lost 3. It's like, Brentford are doing really well. I think the surprise for me is how bad Leeds, Wolves, and Arsenal were doing, and Leicester.
Yeah.
Arsenal have come into a bit of form, but 3 losses in their first 3 games is just.
Yeah, I think Brentford are going to have a Sheffield United first season, and then who knows after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could end up finishing in the top half of the table, which
considering they didn't really bring in any new recruits.
I mean, like no one of note.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tottenham, Chelsea later on. That's Chelsea's game all day, isn't it? Honest,
I think Song's still injured, isn't he?
He is, yeah, and I think Spurs beating Man City was just like it was a great performance in that, and they did really well. They all played for each other, but it was the first game of the season, and first game of the season games don't really mean that much.
No,
like if one side is simply fitter than the other one, then they usually win. Depending on quality, obviously, but 9 times out of 10, if you've got a solid centre back, a good goalkeeper, and a striker who can score goals in the Premier League, first day of the season, you can win. You can win against anyone. Man City just didn't look ready for that game, and since then they've looked ridiculous. So
yeah,
until yesterday. We like, to be fair, we drew with Southampton as well. I think Southampton are having a really good season, especially seeing as they lost the spine of their team.
Yeah,
in the summer, and they're doing okay. Southampton, they're doing fine. I think they'll be
really professional performance from them yesterday.
Yeah, I think they'll be absolutely fine this season. If they can do that against City, I think they can go and beat anyone in the Premier League.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, which does include us. And I think we were quite fortunate not to lose to Southampton, to be honest. So, but yeah, I just don't know how to gauge where United are at the moment, because so often we're just so pedestrian. and then something happens and we win the game. Yeah. So like us going a goal down, suddenly we're quicker to the ball, we're fighting for every single ball. We're pushing up the pitch and putting them under pressure, and we're, with one-touch passing and stuff, crossing the ball in. Like suddenly, we're playing football, and it's like, why can't we do that from the start? I don't quite understand why. I think it's because Ollie's too pragmatic. He just wants to keep the ball, lads, keep the ball. It's like, yeah, keep the ball, that's fine, but you've got to try and win the game.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of it is just trying not to lose the game, and that's not how you get. That got to second last season, which was amazing. I think that was a great achievement with in of itself to finish second last season. But yeah, like we're not going to get any closer to City or Liverpool or Chelsea by playing that way again. But if ever there was a season to take advantage of City not having a striker, Chelsea not getting their centre back they wanted in, Liverpool not really buying anyone. Yeah, I think this is our one season where we can bring the Premier League title back. And say we managed to do that this season. Yeah, say we managed to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Right, Ronaldo scores 45 goals. Yeah, and then next summer we buy a Declan Rice, so I don't know, whoever.
Yeah.
Then it's done, isn't it? Then like the team is complete.
Yeah.
It really is, and
with a good bench as well.
Yeah, Pogba resigns. Pellistri and Diallo come back from loan. Martial.
Diallo's still with us, isn't he?
He's probably going to go in January on loan.
Yeah.
So and obviously Cavani goes obviously. Then I think maybe Greenwood moves into the middle, and then we've got Diallo, Sancho, Pellistri, Martial, Rashford as our wingers. That's great. I'll take that. We've got our first team players, and we've got some very talented youngsters.
Yeah.
So maybe say we get Declan Rice. Donny probably goes if he doesn't go in January. We keep Pogba, and say we sign a young backup for Bruno, who can just kind of come on and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Matic goes obviously. And then I'd say probably either Bailly or Lindelof or both go as well. So but you know what I mean. Like it's a summer of. All right, let's fill our midfield gap. Bring in some young players to back up our first team players, and we're already Premier League champions. Solid, mate, absolutely solid. Like the questions about Ollie are gone because he's won the Premier League. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of winning the Premier League this season changes everything. And this is Ollie's chance. Honestly, I think if Ollie doesn't win it, he won't lose his job straight away. But I think you just start going, we're not going to win anything under Ollie, and the fans then start to turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, well, Ollie's not going to deliver any trophies. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, again, in theory, we can win the Premier League and we can win the Champions League. Will we? It's two very difficult competitions to win.
I think the Champions League's more likely win than the Premier League, but
I mean, I think so too. But we haven't got off to the best start, so maybe that's reaching. Maybe we'll be back in Europa League this season. It could happen. I doubt it because of Ronaldo overran all the quality we've got on the pitch. I think we'll be fine in the Champions League. But it could happen. It happened. It wasn't supposed to happen last season after the first 3 games, and then it all went horribly wrong after that, didn't it? So But we beat PSG, we beat Leipzig, and then we lost to Istanbul.
Yeah.
Because everyone was at the pitch and there's no one on the halfway line. That's why we lost that game. I think obviously if we'd drawn that game, we would have gone through with the extra point. But anyway, second half is coming up now. We could literally sit here all day talking about what ifs and buts and candy and nuts and all that. So Ben Rama, 30th minute. Ronaldo, 5 minutes later. It was a quick reaction and equaliser, thankfully.
I was just having a look through, Twitter like I usually do to find some talking points on the game.
Yeah.
And this is really like not football related, but it made me feel pretty sad.
Go on.
Boise from Only Fools and Horses passed away.
Oh yeah.
And he was a patron for the British Hedgehog Preservation Society, which is sad because it's like him and Brian May pretty much run the thing.
Yeah.
And it's sad. So rest in peace, John Challis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant actor.
Yeah, and from Shropshire, from where I'm from. If we don't make top 4 this year, hello, Delboy. If we don't make top 4 this season, I really want Ollie gone. United should be pushing for the win. There's no way we're not going to finish in the top 4. We'll absolutely. I'll guarantee you right now, we're going to finish in the top 4 at least. I think we will be challenging for the title throughout a lot of the season. Whether we're there in March, April, May or not, I don't know. I think that that remains to be seen, doesn't it? I'll start the timer about 6 seconds later.
That's all right. At least you remembered this time.
I remember this time, and not a minute in.
Because the last few games has been like, do you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I did the same. I did exactly the same thing on my stream as well.
Yeah.
You just kind of forget about it.
You do, yeah. But I think we'll currently if we win today, then we go back level top with Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it is a very important game today. We have to win. Realistically, we have to win really just to stay in touch. And we certainly can. I mean, we've shown we can score, and of course it was Ronaldo. You also guaranteed me that United wouldn't sign Ronaldo back, mate. Well, that seemed highly improbable.
Oh, go on!
Oh, what a save! That was a really good save from Fabianski. To be fair, Ronaldo.
I just noticed Ronaldo's taken off his undershirt.
Okay.
In the second half.
All right.
That makes it easier for us to know who Greenwood is.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
Just took that shot.
And Ronaldo can't believe he hasn't. I mean, I can't believe he hasn't scored there either. But very good save for Fabianski. So
yeah, he's been brilliant, Fabianski, this game. I must admit.
Yeah. Save with his foot. Ronaldo is in disbelief that he didn't put that away. Huge chance for Ronaldo that, but
brilliant start to the second half though. Started has ended.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that'll just make Ronaldo more determined to score now. Ronaldo, honestly, I think if that had gotten through that pack of players, that's on target at least, West Ham looking dangerous on the counter attack here. Good tracking from McTominay for once.
Terrible touch.
Terrible touch though. Lets him down.
Yeah, banana footed it there.
Yeah, corner for West Ham. Really wish Ronaldo just stuck that away. He went for placement rather than power. And it's West Ham's first corner of the entire match so far. But yeah, I think as far as going back to what Viable was saying about got to finish in the top 4. We're just our squad. Just looking at the squad, it's so much stronger than the rest of the Premier League. Outside of the top 4 sides, that there's just who's going to break in. You can maybe say Everton, but their squad's not deep enough to be consistently good enough to go win. I think the tide is turning in this game now. I think, and we're keeping the pressure on. And I'd say now we're a bit unlucky not to be ahead. So
I mean, we definitely looked like if we would have got a second right before half time, it would have definitely been deserved.
Yeah.
But it's like you say, and we can't ignore it. Even if we go on to win 4-1 or 5-1 or whatever, is that we need to start games like we're playing now.
Yeah. And
I don't know why we don't.
No, I've no idea.
Because it's so predictable for teams. Teams can just be like, all right, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just pass it side to side, and we'll catch you out eventually. And
Pogba, almost brilliant. Oh, brilliant recovery though. McTominay getting in there. ball's just pinging about a bit at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, another poor pass by West Ham.
Yeah. Pogba trying to do too much there, I think. It needed to pass it. Fred getting involved. Good pass. Wan-Bissaka got that all every day of the week and Sunday. He's got that.
Yeah.
Right. He's quick. He's good at tackling, and
well, except for Tuesday.
I mean, one out of 700,000 tackles isn't too bad, is it? You know what I mean? Like the amount, the sheer number of tackles that Aaron makes is just ridiculous. All right, so I mean, we've started off the second half really, really well with high tempo, good pressure on the ball, causing West Ham players to make lots of mistakes and that. Fred doing his usual high press of playing centre defensive midfield about 20 yards out from their goal. Standard. Was that Maguire? Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to hit the target there, Harry. But yeah, all in all, like this is yeah, okay, yeah. This is a really good start to the second half. It's certainly showing our teeth. Brighton are 2-up against Leicester. Leicester are having a terrible season so far. I just can't seem to get going. Cool. I'm okay with that. I don't support them, so whatever. West Ham getting into an attacking position here. Back heel. Effort from Fornals goes bounces wide. The clever improvisation there. Improvisation? I don't know how you say it. Clever. I flick it past Varane into the back of the net, but yeah, goes out harmlessly, thankfully. Bruno looks forward and finds Pogba. Pogba with Shaw on his shoulder. Bruno Fernandes. Poor Pogba. Oh, Lord. Poor effort in the end. Pogba from 20 yards trying to smash one in. Ends up playing it into Rosed. Yeah. Not a good effort at all from Pogba there.
Sorry about that. I had to find my phone.
That's okay. Oh, that's a poor pass. West Ham again. Cresswell this time, just passing it out for a corner to United. Pogba just tried to score from like 22 yards and put it into Rosed. But the high press causing more problems at the back for West Ham. We just need to turn that into a goal. Bruno going to his usual place at the back post to try and pick up any loose ball that might come through. The Luke Shaw delivery incoming. Ooh. Decent opportunities there. I think Maguire again has did it horribly off target. But again, just get... Okay, I was going to say get the high press going, but West Ham took a quick goal kick. Some little handbags there from, I think it's Kufal and Fred. The referee just tells them to get on with it. I quite like the no-nonsense refereeing.
Yeah.
Long ball over the top, looking for Varane. De Gea comes and claims it. Good sweeper keepering. And you see, again, last season, Lindelof would have been there, and may have missed the ball or something. De Gea would not have been able to claim it. That's a good ball in towards Pogba, but it's cut out. I'll say good ball. It wasn't a good ball because it was easily cut out. But yeah, McTominay. I mean, he fell over, didn't he? But all right. You also missed a who was it? Fornals tried to kind of do a front post back heel through Varane, but just kind of back heeled it wide, thankfully. But yeah, West Ham got into a decent position.
Yeah,
thankfully didn't need to anything in the end. Oh, just thinking back to that, chance for Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like, his second chance of the game. Couldn't quite. I kind of half expected him to flick it over Fabianski, to be honest, but didn't quite go that way. Pogba forcing possession
7
back.
shots from Ronaldo, 5 on goal today, 1 goal.
Yeah. Pogba forcing the ball off of West Ham, winning a throw in. Back in control again. We've had control of the ball for most of the game. Exactly.
Sorry.
But haven't created. Well, I'll say that the last sort of 15 minutes of the second half, the first half, sorry, we started to make a lot of chances.
Yeah.
But we seem to be back to not making any clear-cut chances, and the Ronaldo chance was a West Ham error. It wasn't through brilliant football from us. I mean, the high press caused it, but it's not like it was an intricate passing game that Ronaldo got in the end of and didn't take. That's it. Wan-Bissaka.
Now whip that in.
Whip that in. Good lad. That's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. Like, don't mind if it doesn't find anyone. Just whip it in.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw's cross. Ended away. West Ham looking to get on the break here. McTominay and Bruno forming a little bit of a wall there. Fred comes away with it. Bruno and Pogba playing it between themselves there for a minute. There's Pogba again. Oh, it's a decent through ball.
Unlucky.
Ronaldo couldn't quite find Greenwood there. It was a good pass. Just cut out by I don't know who it was. It was probably Zuma, wasn't it? Let's be honest, it probably was Zuma. I mean, Kurt Zuma and Fabianski are the main reason why it's 1-1 and not 2 or 3-1 at the moment. Zuma's been fantastic today, to be fair.
Don't be bringing Jesse on, please. I mean, I love him, but
yeah,
it's just not the type of player you need.
Greenwood's first touch there was very poor.
Seems like he got a hand in the face.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, run it off, mate. Oh, that's a really good pass in behind. Good block from Maguire, that. And Fred gets it away comfortably. Pogba
tries to do too much again.
Gives away a free kick. I think just a little bit frustrated there, Pogba. I wouldn't mind taking McTominay off and bringing Sancho on. Just saying.
Yeah.
Drop Pogba back in midfield where he's clearly most effective. Because that's where he's been playing anyway. So we're kind of playing, Pogba, Greenwood, and McTominay in front of Fred, with Bruno in front again and Ronaldo in front again. So why not just bring on a winger instead and
spread the play a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I know Shaw and Wan-Bissaka have been getting forward really well this game, but that's not the point. You need to overload those channels. You need to have Greenwood on the right with Wan-Bissaka overlapping and causing lots of issues. Varane scoops it away and found a good pass as well to Bruno Fernandes. Looks for Ronnie. Heads it back for Poggers. I'm just using nicknames now. I used to call Fellaini Fazzles. Fazzles. Yeah, I don't know why. Just like, it's Fazzles. And I like Fellaini as a player. I just didn't like him at Manchester United.
Oh yeah.
He was good at what he did, but what he did wasn't particularly phenomenal. It was just big dude
with big air.
And now and again would score a header, and then now and again would score an absurd goal. He scored a couple of crazy goals for United, to be fair, but it's just like that's. I mean, I'd rather have David Silva than Marouane Fellaini. So or De Bruyne, or any number of footballers. To be honest, that was a high boot. That was a high boot. Bowen. Like if his foot's reaching the head of Harry Maguire, he's definitely kicking too high, ref. Way too high, ref. Yeah, free kick. The question is now: can we find that goal and then not concede a City goal? Because that was a lot of last season, wasn't it? To be fair, Bruno looks almost found Ronaldo, and it's out for a corner. Was that?
Yeah, corner. Just a bit behind Ronaldo.
Yeah, to be fair, Bruno didn't really look up, did he? He just put head down and put in a good cross. I mean, obviously you knew roughly where Ronaldo was, but half an hour to go, still 1-1, which was at both of our predicted scorelines.
Yeah.
Can we find that killer edge that we didn't have last season in quite a few games that there are quite a few games we drew where we just didn't have that killer instinct just to finish off games. United fan Australia. Hello from Australia, Alexi and Jay. Hello, Kurt. How's it going, my friend?
Hello.
Welcome to United Weekly, where we do a watch along with every single Manchester United game. As long as Jay's awake, anyway. And Bruno pings it in. I think it was
another corner
deflected out for another corner. Are you watching the game, Kurt? If so, are you enjoying it? Like the first sort of 20 minutes was difficult to watch, but it certainly picked up once we went behind, which is weird because we started playing football. And I have so Volleyball has a tenner on 3-1. Nice. I'm good. You going good tonight? Good, mate. What part of Australia are you from? Where are you living at the moment? Sure, with a cross. Yeah. Bruno should retrieve this and wins a throw-in, I believe. Yeah. It's it's certainly been a decent at 35-1. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. That's 350 quid if it ends 3-1.
360 because you get your 10 back as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Into Pogba. Into McTominay.
Oh,
that's fine. I don't mind him trying to drive forwards and cause problems.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. I'm just frustrated.
That yeah.
Find a way through.
Kempsey, New South Wales, Australia. Nice. How's the weather? I got rained on it.
I think it's their winter at the moment, isn't it?
I don't know.
In Australia, yeah, because usually when it's our summer, it's their winter.
McTominay's down. Let's bring on Donny. I think McTominay just took a fierce strike to the somewhere. I don't know where. It hurt.
It looks like the stomach.
Yeah,
so he looks like the stomach. Wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, I think Man United 3-1. Okay, that's nice and positive. Me and Jay both said 1-1 as our predicted scoreline because it just I don't know. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling it was going to be a really tough game, and
we had a feeling.
We had a feeling
that today's gonna be a draw.
Yeah. As I say, I think it's gonna be a tough game, but if we can, I'll take 2-1. Absolutely, I'll always take a win, no matter what the scoreline. But hopefully it's 3-1 because then Viable wins a good bit of dosh, good bit of money.
Yeah.
This is always nice.
You can split it with us. No, I'm joking.
No. Also, Leicester pulled one back against Brighton, so it's 2-1 now rather than 2-0. Came from on the screen, so why not? Yeah, Ronaldo ever the predator with the all important equaliser. But again, where's the service? There's just been very little service for Ronaldo to make things happen. Do you think Man United will win Champions League, Jay and Alexi? Well, Jay, do you want to go first, and then I'll follow up what you said.
I've said, do I think we'll win it? No. I think it's the most likely competition out of the Premier League and the Champions League, because like I've always said, if Tottenham can get to a final, we can. With the knockout stages, anything can happen in any competition. Especially considering that they've scrapped the away goal as well. You never know what could happen. But the thing is that I would rather us play really well and go out in the semis.
Yeah.
Than just fizzle out, you know.
Yeah.
But like, if Tuesday night's anything to go by, then we need to I say up. I could say up a gear, but we hadn't even got in the fucking car yet.
No, we hadn't. I mean? No, it was
so like we're still searching for it in the car park, you know.
It was a very pedestrian performance. Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, you could say, the red card changed things. It did, but it didn't help with the tactical decisions.
No.
And it's like, you know, if you're 1-0 down in the second leg of a semi, what's your tactics going to be?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's kind of like, it all depends on whether we can grow as a team and, you know, Ollie starts to realise his mistakes and his flaws and tries to fix them, because we can talk about a CDM all day long, but if the backroom staff can't get it together, then how is the 11 playing gonna get it together? You know,
exactly.
And I know it's a bit of a long answer. That's how
Basically, probably not, but anything can happen is your answer.
TLDR.
TLDR definitely. I'm also going to say no. I just think, I think Bayern have kind of redistributed their issues, and now they're back to where they were a few years ago. I think they're going to be scary in the Champions League again. PSG, I mean, if Messi can get back to full fitness and start scoring goals again, PSG are going to be very dangerous to play against. And it's just, I don't know, I think there's too many really good Champions League sides, and we've got quite a few players who haven't really had any success in the Champions League yet. Obviously, we've now got Varane and Ronaldo, and obviously De Gea in goal. And we've got obviously World Cup winner in Pogba and that, and some very talented players. I mean, Pogba didn't foul him there. He just went over Pogba's leg. That's not the same as a foul.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, I think to kind of contradict Jay a bit, I think we're more likely to win the Premier League than the Champions League because I
don't think he even touched him.
No, he didn't. He jumped over Pogba's leg and bought a free kick. I think we're more likely to challenge for the Premier League than we are the Champions League. That's right.
Don't get me wrong. I think we'll challenge for the Premier League, but I think by about March we'll start dropping off. Liverpool, I don't think have a team that are going to be able to keep up what they're doing.
No. Man City don't have a striker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Man City don't have a striker, but the thing is that Man City. Really, they never had a striker last season either, because they barely played Aguero. Aguero was on the bench.
But it's just like a bit like Liverpool's high energy games. Just like, how long can you keep that up for?
Yeah. So
they ran out of ideas against Southampton yesterday. So
we came second last season. If this season we can get to the end of April and still be in with a feasible mathematical chance of winning. I'm not talking about if Man City lose 3 and we win 3 and we score X amount of goals, we win. No. If we're if we finish the season and we're 3 points off Man City, I'd be happy. I wouldn't be happy. But I'd be like, that's progress.
That's clear and obvious progress from the last season and the past couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows that we're not we're like last.
It's a free kick the other way.
Oh,
was it offside? I don't know. Got in the car. We haven't even found the car park. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I did play soccer for Fredericton Hotspurs last year, and Last game 20-0 and played a 4-3-2 and 5 games.
Offside.
Yeah, offside. 20-0, Jesus. Yeah, I've been in games like that as well.
I mean, if the player wasn't offside, that's definitely a penalty.
Yeah,
but the player that he fouled was offside.
So it wouldn't have mattered, basically.
But if he was onside, penalty.
That's a stonewall penalty straight up. Yeah,
and it would have been two games in a row that Wan-Bissaka's done a reckless challenge, which is unlike him.
Yeah.
So, but luckily it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, and he got away with it basically. Luke Shaw won the header, but ended up bouncing off him and going out for.
So we're at 70 minutes now. We've not changed anything yet.
No. McTominay has not had a great game. He should come off. But
yeah, the game's gone flat.
It has a bit. That sort of 10 minutes hasn't been great. It looks like Jesse Lingard's coming on again, and Jadon Sancho.
I do love Jesse, but no.
I assume McTominay and Greenwood are coming off, and Sancho and Lingard coming on. But nice weather here in Australia. Nice. There you go. You got your answer. Nice weather right now in down under.
I come from a land down under.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who comes off now. I mean,
do you know what? I've stopped trying to predict it.
Yeah, because God knows with Ollie, could be anyone. Could be Varane coming off for Sancho. You know, who knows? De Gea's coming off.
Yeah, De Gea's coming off. Lingard's going in goal because he's such a good professional, and we need to give him a chance for the number 1 jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me.
Play him anywhere. It's like he's not John O'Shea.
No.
And I mean, don't know if this is true, but has did John O'Shea score more goals than Jesse has?
Probably.
Probably.
I still remember that brilliant little chip against Arsenal.
Oh, that was absurd. It was just like John O'Shea, right? All right.
John O'Shea, probably the only player in Premier League history to play in every single position.
Every single position. Yeah.
It's a shame. They might as well have made him manager for one game just so he could complete the set.
Yeah. West Ham looking dangerous right now. Wan-Bissaka deflects it, and Bruno with the spectacular clearance. Was it Bruno?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo with I can't tell who's who. With the spectacular clearance. McTominay with a good block for once. Although West Ham still on the ball.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well played by Varane there.
Oh, yeah. And that's a foul, I think, on Varane. You're welcome coming Australia, Jane and Alexi. I mean,
I'd love to.
I might end up coming to, because I'm obviously you won't know, Kurt. I'm moving to China in a month or so. So yeah, I'll definitely be taking a holiday in Australia because I've got a lot of friends in Australia. De Gea off, Cavani on. Lol. We don't need a keeper. Yeah, it's like this ain't not. Yeah, this ain't.
Pogba's coming off.
Yeah, and
not McTominay.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Yeah. So let's just move past that. It looks like Greenwood has come off. So we've got Lingard on the left. No, he's a cam. Sure thing.
I'm hoping with Pogba it's because of maybe a little bit of a knock from that first half incident.
Yeah, I mean,
and not because Ollie thinks this is a good tactical change, because it fucking isn't.
No.
If you're bringing Pogba off, you bring Donny on.
Yeah. Bruno, maybe trying to be a bit too clever there. Decent ball in from short, and it's hacked away for a throw-in. We've got to keep this pressure on, though. We've got to keep this pressure on. Need to get in there, turn Kurt Zuma around on himself and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Make things happen. Bruno getting in there to win possession back. Sancho. I mean, I like Sancho coming on, though, because he's really good at keeping the ball.
Yeah.
And committing players. McTominay with a poor pass.
Again.
Yeah, and if Pogba's come off because he got a knock, then you can't really argue with that. But I just don't know. Great block from Wan-Bissaka, Ronaldo. Oh, Cristiano. Oh, what you doing? Gonna be too clever there. De Gea, though, nice and calm. Great throw out. Great ball. It's Jesse Lingard. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Bruno.
He knew he just didn't have the pace.
Yeah, and he was just trying to hit it and try and take the goalkeeper up by surprise. But but again, years ago, Ronaldo would have been part of that move, but it doesn't have that pace to get up the pitch from where he was anymore. Like, you look at that and go, like, I totally appreciate Ronaldo getting back to help out defensively, but if he'd stayed up top, then he would have been there. And again, that comes back to tactics and stuff like that. It's just like, see, now Ronaldo is staying up. Like, he's the only player who isn't back on defense right now. But
which is how it should be, to be honest.
Yeah, which is how it should be. We were just a bit all over the place in defense, so Ronaldo came back to help out. And the cross from West Ham, Wan-Bissaka was very close to Varane there. But we are kind of spending with numbers right now, so don't mind it too much. Declan Rice on the ball. Yeah, just a little bit of possession for once for West Ham right now. A good ball around the corner. He fell over. Wan-Bissaka gets in there. Forces possession. Bruno to Lingard. So it looks like, Sancho's just playing on the pitch at the moment. He's not really playing anywhere in particular. Oh, that's a good ball from Lingard,
Ronaldo.
It's Ronaldo.
Oh, lovely.
That's a pen.
What?
Ref.
All right, VAR. VAR has to look at that. Then book him. For a dive.
Yeah.
Book him for a
dive. Do you think United buy a new player?
Clear cut.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think we'll end up getting someone like Rice or Basuma.
Penalty.
Yeah, that's a Stonewall penalty. Has to be it.
And he didn't get it. VAR overturned it.
You mean VAR didn't overturn it? How is that not a penalty? I don't understand what more you got to do to, like, that was just a clear foul. How's that not a penalty? I'm sorry. Puts his leg out. Are we living in some fantasy land where that's neither a dive nor a penalty? Because if it's not a penalty, it's got to be a dive, right?
Yeah,
has to be. That's a good ball. Doing Sancho on it. Sancho's cross, looking for Ronaldo, I think.
Lingard there. I think.
I don't know. I just don't even know. Oh, go on! Oh, that was a really good threaded attempt pass there from Bruno Fernandes. How wasn't that a penalty? I don't understand how that wasn't a penalty.
I'll tell you what, I look forward to reading that on Sky Sports Ref Watch tomorrow.
Yeah. Like,
apparently they're saying it's not a penalty because the ball looked like it was going to get away from him.
If
it's a foul, it's a fucking foul.
Yeah. Oh, Fred. That's 2 this game. The first one. At least it's up this end of the pitch and not in front of our back line. I don't understand how that's not a penalty still though. Like, I understand that the ball's got away from him, but the player's leg's out when Aldo goes over it. Penalty? Anyone? No? Okay. Apparently not. I can certainly see why there's argument against it, but think it's a Stonewall penalty, to be honest. But
yeah,
we are apparently in the minority, so that's a thing. Brand's touch not the best. Wan-Bissaka back to De Gea.
Got 11 minutes.
11 minutes plus
do something.
2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time to try and win this game.
It's definitely going to be at least 3 or 4 because of the stoppage for the VAR check and
subs. Yeah.
But
one thing that I've definitely noticed since Pogba's gone off is that we actually have a shape now going forwards.
Yeah.
I've been saying it for a long time that Pogba on the left isn't the answer. Like, I know he's had 7 assists this season already, but it's not the answer. Just not. Play your players in their best positions. Simple as that.
Oh,
Maguire. Poor touch, poor pass. 10 minutes to go. It looks like it might well end up 1-1.
As we called.
Yeah, what do you think of that as a result then? If that ends up being the result,
disappointing. We haven't created enough, and the stuff the chances we have created, like you could argue Ronaldo should have finished that opportunity in the first.
Varane with a really poor pass there. Yeah, but it was a good save from Fabianski, to be fair.
Yeah.
He saw the danger coming and close Ronaldo down quickly. West Ham are horrible to watch. Typical Moyes setup. All behind the ball. Yeah, I mean, West Ham have been successful playing this way. They, can't really knock it. They've progressed up the table since Moyes has come in and changed the way they play.
They don't always play like this either. It's only against the big teams.
Yeah, but again, it's effective, isn't it? So. Yeah, but you could argue for the first 20 minutes of the game we were pretty horrible to watch.
Yeah,
it was pretty painful to watch how slow we were, and not really moving the ball around much at all. Not really.
Again, it's something we used to term so often on this channel. It's laboured.
Yeah, it's laboured. It's pedestrian.
It's the same words. We might as well if we ever do decide to take a time off of the watch along, we could just put 2 images of us on, just repeating the words laboured and pedestrian.
Laboured, and then just every now and again just throwing it off, Fred, and that's it.
Yeah, Fred,
all you've got to do. And if Fred's not playing, you just play a video without that bit in. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Simple. But it's the main reason it's Fred. If it had just been this way this season, Fred. If it just been that way this season, then it's just all right. This is just we're just finding it difficult. But last season as well, and it's we shouldn't be playing that last season ever. Last season is old news, whether you won the title or whatever. It's you've got to progress the way that you play. You've got to integrate your new players and play to their strengths. We certainly don't play to Ronaldo's strengths, do we? You know what I mean? Why the hate for Fred, guys?
But when we do, and when we do, it's effective, but we don't do it enough.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll say it now. I don't have hate for Fred. I like Fred as a player, and I think he can be a very good footballer. Give the bloke a break. He was our best player against Young Boys. Exactly, he was, but
he was.
Everyone else slated him.
Yeah, we were the only ones that had. I mean, we picked him as our man of the match.
Yeah.
He's not a bad player. It's just that he does stuff sometimes. It's just the
fact that. Yeah,
championship players.
Yeah, exactly. If you've got to be better than that. And, the fact that there's a saying of "Oh Fred" on the channel tells you everything you need to know. It's not because we hate him. If I hated Fred, I'd be sitting there going, "Oh, always pick Fred again." But I haven't said that. I said Muck Fred.
We was actually more pissed he picked McTominay.
Yeah, I think and I think Fred's.
He's had an awful game, I think.
Oh, McTominay's just done nothing this entire game.
Yeah. He had one cut back to Ronaldo, and that was about it. And even that didn't come off.
No. Exactly. But like, you know, we brought in Sancho and Ronaldo, and we're not playing to their strengths at all. Just like, you know,
and look, we're passing back again, and it's just like,
I mean, you know, playing it backwards to go forwards isn't the worst thing in the world.
No, but it's just
it's just very frustrating, isn't it?
And like one thing I have noticed is I like Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
it's like he's scared to cross sometimes.
It is. Yeah. You know, I mean, when Fred started getting hate, I was standing up for him.
Nah,
that's not a penalty, Ronaldo. You know, and because I think Fred can have a really good game, like he showed on Tuesday that everyone else just didn't see apparently. Like, you know, it's not that Fred had a 10 out of 10 game. It was like a solid 8. You know,
best out of a bad bunch, really.
Yeah, like, you know, and yeah, and the only player that came close to him really was Ronaldo. That's only because he scored a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's it. I mean, you know, looking back on Pogba's performance today, it wasn't amazing. So I don't mind him. I don't mind him going off, especially if he's picked up a bit of a niggle or something. Then you just go, all right, yeah, that's cool. I see Varane having to.
I just don't like he was brought off. I just don't like he was brought off for Lingard, if I'm honest. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, at least at least Sancho came on as well.
Yeah, but, like bring on Donny and like you should have taken off McTominay.
Yeah, like McTominay's not. I mean, you know, he just come back from injury, so he wasn't going to have the best game anyway.
Yeah, well, if he just come back from injury, that's even more reason to just don't let him play the full 90.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like
or even start.
He's not being effective or good. Yet we bring off Pogba, who, yeah, he can have a bad game for 89 minutes like Bruno can, but he can
change the game.
Change the game. We look like we're bringing on another sub, and it looked like Matic, but
yeah, Lingard trying to make things happen.
And if we're bringing on Matic, it's going to be for McTominay. But then it's like, why not bring on Donny? We're trying to win a game. It is Matic.
It's Matic, yeah. It's like Donny's not like. When's Donny going to play? I mean, probably against West Ham in the cup, because that's the next game, isn't it?
It's just, you know, Donny's got to leave. I feel bad for the guy.
I do, yeah, same. Yeah, he's one of my favourite players on FIFA. He's great. Yeah, like I just rotate him in Pogba every game.
Yeah.
And then if Pogba whines a bit, then I'll start Pogba and bring him off for Donny. Like that's it. that's how I deal with that. I don't know. We're playing like we're 3-0 up as well, which is annoying. Yeah.
And he's bringing off Fred, not McTominay.
Bringing off Fred. So what? Why is McTominay getting 90 minutes? He's done nothing this entire game. He's coming off.
Like I said, it's getting hard to defend him now.
It is, and
it's getting hard to defend him.
Yeah, this is where we get the Ollie outers, because he does stuff like this, where you just look at it and go, "Wait, why?" When there's about 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes left in the game, and
look at Donny, he's just like pissed. He's pissed.
I think if Donny had started this game, I think we win the game. Not because Donny's the best player in the world or anything like that, just because of how he plays. And, but instead we've got on old man McGee with the Zimmer frame coming on, so he can pass it sideways and backwards, and cover for Luke Shaw. That's why Matic is on, so Luke Shaw can be further forwards. That's the great strategy of Ollie Solskjaer, is it? Let's bring Matic on, so Luke Shaw can push forwards more, and so that when Matic gets it, he can pass slightly forwards and sideways. Although that was a good forward ball. Oh! Jesse Lingard! Oh! Jaylings! Oh, let's go! Making me eat my words, and making all the haters Eat their words. I will gladly eat my words. If Jesse Lingard can do that week in, week out, come off the bench and score a goal, mate.
And not just score a goal. What a hit! And what a ball! Also, eat your words again with the Matic pass. Do you know what? If we get proved wrong every week, but we win games,
hey,
I'll take it.
I'll sit and talk shit about every United player if we win every week. Yeah, it's fine by me. But mate,
look at that, like no keeper saving that.
Jay Lings with an absolute screamer.
No keeper saving that.
What an absolute scream! Oh, hang on, my internet is doing backflips again. There we go. We're back. Sorry, my internet trying to shit itself. Jay Lings, man. I'll tell you what, right? So to take it from the other perspective for Ole and Lingard coming on, right? Horrible moment on Tuesday for him. Disgusting moment. Probably the worst moment of his professional career, right? Playing it in so we lose the game. Ole says, right, Sunday, you're going to get your chance to come on. You're going to change the game. Right? Forget Tuesday. Come and put it right on Sunday, yeah? So he gets the ball in the box there and he goes, this is going in. And he makes up, I know Champions League, we've got work to do. Well in, McTominay. That's the first contribution he's made all day. But so Lingard comes on and goes, that's it. I'm winning the game for United here, and pulls out an absolute perler of a finish. What a finish that was! Oh, go on, Sancho. Now it's Ronaldo. Go on, Ronnie. Do him, Ronnie.
A win viable some money.
That was a good tackle. I was about to scream and shout like Ronaldo's laughing now. Not a penalty, mate. He won the ball, fair and square. I mean, VAR will check it. But look at this from Ronaldo though. No one else in our team can do this.
Ooh.
That's a pen.
That is a pen.
That's a pen. Oh, okay, no.
That is a pen.
Viable says another pen I refuse. What a joke. Zoom is lucky to be on the pitch. He's lucky to be on the pitch, mate. That's ridiculous.
That was even more Stonewall than the first one.
Yeah, like the first one, you could maybe argue the ball's too far away, and he let into him and went over his leg. Yeah, that one was a penalty.
Oh, but that's a foul.
That's a foul as a ref. All right. I'm not swearing because it wasn't. Yeah, exactly viable. It wasn't a good tackle. He didn't touch the ball. So right, if it's not a foul, it's a corner because he must have won the ball, right? He must have won the ball.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or again, it's a dive, and Ronaldo should have had 2 yellows and he's off, right? Logically. Instead, neither of any of it. That's not a penalty. You are joking me. You are absolutely you are having a laugh.
He's gonna give it.
He's gonna give it as well. Viable says penalty for West Ham. Oh, come on. You can't give this. Like that was a clear foul on Ronaldo. Doesn't give it. He kicks it at him from 2 yards, and he's going to look at it as well. If this is given, this is going to be ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous.
This referee is a fucking wanker.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Unbelievable,
absolute
man.
Toss pot.
Unbelievable.
He's fucking bottled it. You stupid balding wanker.
Unbelievable.
Seriously.
Oh, hang on.
Sorry, no offense.
Oh, I don't care, mate. It's fine. Denied a clear... that was a foul on Ronaldo. I'm sorry, that was a clear foul on Ronaldo. The first one you could argue about. Second one, clear foul on Ronaldo. Didn't get the ball. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Can't believe that. It comes Mark Noble to fucking. Oh, God. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd.
Criminal. And this is why people have problems with VAR.
Well, this is why VAR was supposed to come in to solve these problems, but instead it's just.
FYI, by the way, the commentators don't agree this should be a penalty. They should agree that both of Ronaldo should have been.
Yeah.
Is it because he's Ronaldo?
It could be, man. It could be. And and VAR checked it as well. Oh, De Gea saves it! De Gea saves it! Justice! Fucking justice! Justice! Sorry. Oh, go on. Oh, Ronaldo, stop trying to win free kicks 50 yards at the pitch where it doesn't matter, mate. That's a poor pass.
Can you get that for me, please?
Oh, De Gea. Well done, De Gea. Oh, De Gea can't save penalties. Mark Noble, one of the best penalty takers in Premier League history. Penalty saved by De Gea.
And it's all over.
It's all over. 2-1. We deserve that today. I think after going 1-0 down, we've been the better side through the rest of the game.
And look, Ollie's coming to run over to give De Gea a cuddle.
And Jesse Lingard as well. I'm just gonna, De Gea, absolute fucking hero. Justice was served there by David De Gea, the best goalkeeper in the world. I don't want to hear anything more about it. Best keeper in the world right there. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Man of the match. Jesse Lingard though, with an absolute perler. The fact that match winner was almost snatched away from him by poor refereeing decision and poor VAR decisions. But De Gea went, you know what? Fuck yous. I'm going to save this one. Mark Noble failed to deliver. De Gea, who
I still want to read the
best keeper in the world
report when it comes out.
Definitely.
As to why two of those stonewall penalties for Ronaldo.
But
right, Luke Shaw's one, right? I will admit, I'll be devil's advocate. I've seen him given.
Yeah, I've seen him given, and the first one on Ronaldo, Ronaldo went over his leg, but then so did whoever it was that went over Pogba's leg for a free kick. So if you're going to give one, how can you not give the other?
Ronaldo's saying there is like one I can understand.
One I can understand, but two, like that second one was a stonewaller, and I don't understand why I didn't give it. But we've come away with all 3 points. Jesse Lingard with the winner, Ronaldo equalising. Not the best performance today. Little bit rough and tumble at times. But we controlled the game throughout, and I think all things being equal, I think we deserve the win today. I think we were the better side. We posed more of a threat going forwards after the first 25 minutes, anyway. I think Ole has been bailed out today by Jesse Lingard and David De Gea. Absolutely bailed out. Luke Shaw's so happy. I'm so glad for him. Luke Shaw had probably his best game of the season so far.
Yeah.
So we're back level on top of the Premier League. Fantastic. Guys, I'm going to be honest, I'm not too impressed with Sancho from what I've seen so far.
I think he was brilliant when he came on.
Yeah, I think... in the... Which game was it? Was it last weekend? I think it was last weekend when Sancho started. At the time, I gave him, I think it was like a 6.5. And then rewatching the highlights, man, just someone up in the final third to just be calm on the ball, keep possession, and take on defenders, and just not be all. He doesn't cut inside and do a Mason Greenwood and try and that's for Mason to do. He's not a Rashford who will run at players and all that kind of thing. He's a technical player, and I did say at the start, like after we signed him, it's going to be a slow burn. Next year will be Sancho's year. This year, it's all about Ronaldo. And, hopefully Rashford when he comes back. But it's going to be all about Ronaldo this season. Next season will be Sancho's year when he's going to start to really develop into the player that he's going to be. I think part of the problem is that the style of football we play isn't expansive enough for Sancho to take advantage. Because, back at Dortmund, teams would attack Dortmund because their defence was shaky. That left lots of space for Sancho and Haaland to make things happen. So far this season, we've played against low block after low block after low block after low block. And what's Sancho supposed to do about that? But Sancho's very good at keeping the ball, ticking over, taking on a couple of defenders, but keeping the ball. Yeah, he's very, Martial at the moment can't keep the ball to save his life. Whereas Sancho is just a cool head, and he's going to keep progressing, and he's going to build into a world-class player for next season, I think. I think Sancho is going to have his moment. He's going to score a really good goal at some point. Everyone's going to go, all right, yeah, we're starting to see it. I think the second half of the season, Sancho is going to start to do, we're going to start really seeing glimpses. But we have to start playing better football for that to happen. So let's, seeing as we won, let's go through the squad. I'll obviously start at the back. De Gea didn't have a huge amount to do today. Made a couple of good saves. Obviously saved the penalty right at the end as well. I think 8.5 out of 10. I think is a fair rating for De Gea.
Yeah.
Solid performance. Good sweeping. Now that we're playing a high line, he can sweep a keeper. He's got a lot,
and he never had a chance really with a goal because of the heavy deflection. So
nothing to do with him. Made a couple of decent saves, saved the penalty at the end. I think 8.5 is fair.
Very commanding. He's got a lot better at being commanding in the box.
And again, and I know
his distribution has been amazing as well.
Yeah, yeah. And I know that no one really likes the whole situation with him and Henderson. But I think since Henderson's been there, De Gea's upped his game. And his weaknesses he's improved on. He's got a lot better. Wan-Bissaka, I think 7. Yeah. I think he was fine today. Nothing amazing, but very good tackles again. I know he made a questionable tackle, but the guy was offside, so that's just chalked off. Doesn't matter. I thought he was solid today. Varane, 8. Just a Rolls Royce defender. The ball did deflect it off him, but that happens to any defender. Maguire, I don't know. I think Maguire wasn't great today. Maybe 6.5, 7, something like
that. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, I think 6.5 for Maguire. I think Shaw 7.5. I think he's getting back to his best. And I know the penalty. I think he was really unlucky to give away a penalty at the end. I thought he was brilliant going forwards, putting in lots of crosses. Tried to give Ronaldo a chance to try and score at least.
Yeah.
Fred 7.5. I think
he didn't do bad.
Didn't do bad. I give him an 8, but he's still got those off Fred moments. So
yeah.
McTominay 6. I mean, he wasn't in the game at all. I think just a very average performance from him. He wasn't dreadful, didn't do anything good or anything horrendous, so average 6, I think. Do you concur with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Pogba 6.5. I think he was better than McTominay, but
yeah, he was a bit ineffective throughout the game today.
Yeah, because he's not a left winger. To be honest, I think. To be fair, it did affect the game at times, winning free kicks and stuff, and generally being aggressive and all that. Bruno, I mean, he's got pretty high standards, doesn't he? I think. I think 7. I think he was better than Pogba, but
he assisted Ronaldo, so I'd say 7.5.
7.5. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. He put the ball for Ronaldo, so yeah, I'll come up to us at 7.5. Greenwood, 6. Very average today. Just not his day. He always had lots of defenders around him, so he tried to make things happen but couldn't. Have we missed anyone? No. Obviously Ronaldo, but I was just thinking midfield. Ronaldo 7.5.
7.5.
7.5 as well. Scored a goal.
He was unlucky not to get a couple of penalties, but then he had a couple of good chances, but it's hard when he's such a good player that he's he's scoring goals in a team that doesn't create enough for their front three.
Exactly.
So, the fact is you can't really blame. Like again, it's like with him, he gets a lower rating just because there wasn't enough creative for him.
It's not his fault. It's the graveyard shift, isn't it? But still managed to score a goal thanks to an assist from Bruno. Lingard, I think, would 7.5. Scored a ridiculous goal. Didn't do anything wrong. Sancho, I think 6 came on and
he came on and quite bright, but he didn't have a lot of time to really.
No, but I think he was okay. And Matic, I just won't give him a rating, I don't think. I think that means man of the match is De Gea because he got the highest rating. So I think man of the match De Gea. Fantastic penalty save and was solid throughout. Viable says, disagree. I don't think he's the player he's being hyped up to be. We will see who is right next year. Yeah, exactly, man. I think Sancho. A lot of people think Sancho is like a Marcus Rashford type player, and he's not. He's not that at all. That's not his game. His game is controlling the ball well on the wing, taking on a player or two, and then finding a good cross, good pass to assist the striker. And his last striker was Erling Haaland in the Bundesliga, so you're gonna get lots of assists and goals. And now the striker for him up front is Ronaldo. He's got to get used to the Premier League, got to get into his rhythm. He's still very young, got lots to learn, and he's training week in week out with Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba, Rashford, Martial. There's lads who know United and they know how to win games of football. So I think Sancho will come good eventually. It's just going to be I didn't buy into the hype. It's going to be a slow burn with Sancho, but eventually I think a top class player will come through. Is he going to be? I think he's more of a Jack Grealish than a Marcus Rashford. I think that's more. He's a creative player. He's not that fast. He's not a Dan James fast or a Rashford fast or anything like that. But he's very good on the ball. He's got lots of skill, and he can score a goal now and again, and he can make lots of goals happen. So I think eventually we'll see the best Sancho.
Yeah.
Definitely. Would you like to sum up the game, Jay, and then we'll sign off?
I think it was, I'm glad we got the win. It wasn't the best United performance, but we got there. Definitely should have had 2 penalties.
Yeah.
The penalty against Luke Shaw was very dubious. I can't wait to read the ref watch report.
But have seen him given.
Had seen him given, yeah. But I want to know why the other 2 weren't.
Yeah.
And overall, we got the win. I'm happy.
Yeah. 3 points, and we're back on top of the Premier League.
We play them again on Tuesday or Wednesday? I think Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday this week. Yeah.
Because we played today, so it'll be Wednesday.
I'm expecting a very different game. I think we'll probably see either Bay or Lindelof again. Still won't see Tellez because he's still injured. Might see Dalot. Hopefully see Van der Beek. Probably see Sancho starting. Maybe Cavani's back. Don't know. Maybe Martial will start. Don't know. Hopefully we'll see a bit more rotation from Ollie because these players can't play three games a week again this season because they'll burn out again. Maybe Lingard will start in Bruno's spot. Who knows? Victory for United 2-1. Some controversial moments, but we came away with 3 points. That's what matters. Yeah. Thank you, Viable. Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. We'll be back midweek for the Carabao Cup game. As always, he's been Jay. I've been Alexi. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps us out massively. Means we can start, seeing more people in the streams, build a community. And we will see you on Wednesday. So peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.